And now for a Next News special report.
Tonight we unfold a dramatic display of dissent within the House GOP ranks. At the heart of the tempest is Representative Matt Gaetz, whose bold gambit challenges the very core of Republican unity, threatening to unseat the standing House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. As Gaetz orchestrates a dance on the razor's edge, his GOP counterparts prepare a counter move that could see him expelled from the hallowed halls of Congress. The tension reaches a fever pitch, each side of the aisle bracing for the reverberations. As we delve deeper into this unfolding saga, you don't want to miss the startling revelations in our final thought. The political battlefield is laid bare. Who will emerge unscathed in this clash of ideologies? Stay with us for this special report as we unravel the threads of loyalty, ambition, and the struggle for control in the Republic's epicenter. Tensions are high in the GOP. According to sources, members of the House are preparing a motion to oust Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida. The reason? His revived threats to push a motion to vacate House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. The House GOP members are clear. Should the Ethics Committee's report find Gaetz guilty, they are ready to show him the door. An unnamed member revealed to Fox News that the report's mostly crafted through its contents remain undisclosed, but with Gaetz' threats looming, this member bluntly remarked, quote, "No one can stand him at this point, a smart guy without morals." Now here's the tricky part. An expulsion isn't a simple majority vote. It demands a two-thirds consensus. The GOP currently walks a fine line with their House majority, with only 433 members now in the House. The status of Representative George Santos, indicted and under a lens, is unclear. If any more members leave, whether through expulsion, retirement, or more tragic reasons, the GOP could lose their slim majority. On CNN's State of the Union, Gaetz was forthright about his intentions. He expressed his desire to, quote, file a motion to vacate against Speaker McCarthy this week. But why? Gaetz believes it's time for a change, time to rip off the Band-Aid, as he puts it. He passionately conveyed his distrust in McCarthy's leadership, accusing him of deceiving not only President Biden, but also House conservatives. And Gaetz' main gripe? He believes McCarthy's strategic delays and alleged breaking of spending agreements are cause enough for his ousting. Watch.
You have been threatening to topple McCarthy, issue a motion to vacate the speakership if he worked with Democrats to fund the government with a clean CR, a clean government spending bill, which is exactly what he did on Friday and Saturday. The House gavels back in tomorrow at noon. Are you going to make a motion to vacate?
Speaker McCarthy made an agreement with House conservatives in January, and since then he has been in brazen, repeated material breach of that agreement. This agreement that he made with Democrats to really blow past a lot of the spending guardrails we'd set up is a last straw. And then overnight I learned that Kevin McCarthy had a secret deal with Democrats on Ukraine. So as he was baiting Republicans to vote for a continuing resolution without Ukraine money, saying that we were going to jam the Senate on Ukraine, he then turns around and makes a secret deal. Now, I know you and I probably have different views on U.S. involvement in Ukraine, but however you think about that question, it should be subject to open review, analysis, and not some backroom deal.
So I do motion to vacate tomorrow?
I do intend to file a motion to vacate against Speaker McCarthy this week. I think we need to rip off the Band-Aid. I think we need to move on with new leadership that can be trustworthy. Look, the one thing everybody has in common is that nobody trusts Kevin McCarthy. He lied to Biden. He lied to House conservatives. He had appropriators marking to a different number altogether. And the reason we were backed up against this shutdown politics is not a bug of the system, it's a feature. Kevin McCarthy's goal was to make multiple contradictory promises, to delay everything, back us up against shutdown politics, and at the end of the day, blow past the spending guardrails he'd agreed to.
So how many Republicans do you think will be with you in your motion to vacate? Because obviously for people at home who don't know, you need 218 votes to get him out of the speakership. You don't have 218 Republican votes. You're going to need Democrats. Let's start with the Republicans. How many Republicans do you have?
Well, enough so that when you host this show next week, if Kevin McCarthy is still the Speaker of the House, he will be serving at the pleasure of the Democrats. He will be working for the Democrats. The only way Kevin McCarthy is Speaker of the House at the end of this coming week is if Democrats bail him out. Now, they probably will. I actually think that when you believe in nothing, as Kevin McCarthy does, everything's negotiable.
Okay, but
and I think he'll cut a deal with the Democrats.
Let's be honest here, though, because if you succeed in vacating him, you also will have to make a deal with the Democrats. You also will have to get Democratic votes to kick him out.
Absolutely. I will make no deal with Democrats and concede no terms to them. I actually think Democrats should vote against Speaker McCarthy for free. I don't think I should have to deal them
so
anything.
You're not going to cut any deals with him?
Absolutely not. And I don't think that any Republicans that share my view on Speaker McCarthy would cut deals with Democrats. But here's the thing. I'm done owning Kevin McCarthy. Right? We made a deal at the end of in January to allow him to assume the speakership, and I'm not owning him anymore because he doesn't tell the truth. And so if Democrats want to own Kevin McCarthy by bailing him out, I can't stop him, but then he'll be their speaker, not mine.
Wow. McCarthy, on the other hand, isn't fazed. In a succinct response to the threats, he stated, "I'll survive." Watch.
Yeah. There is a lot to get to with you. I want to start, though, on the news this morning from Congressman Matt Gaetz, who says he's going to seek a motion to vacate. He's going to try to oust you as Speaker of the House.
Well, that's nothing new. He's tried to do that from the moment I ran for office. Look.
Well, this time he says he's going to keep going. May not get there before the 15th ballot, but it took 15 for Kevin McCarthy. He says he's coming for you. Can you survive?
Yes, I'll survive. You know, this is personal with Matt. Matt voted against the most conservative ability to protect our border, secure our border. He's more interested in securing TV interviews than doing something. He wanted to push us into a shutdown, even threatening his own district with all the military people there who would not be paid, only because he wants to take this motion. So be it, bring it on, let's get over with it, and let's start governing. If he's upset because he tried to push us in a shutdown, and I made sure government didn't shut down, then let's have that fight.
According to Ben Siegel, a producer and reporter at ABC, McCarthy attributes his feud with Gaetz as a personal vendetta, urging for a focus on governance. However, Gaetz, when questioned on CNN, vehemently denied the dispute being a personal nature. His concern, he stated, revolves around spending. Gaetz held firm, accusing McCarthy of backtracking on promises related to pre-COVID spending and single-subject spending bills. To Gaetz, this is about accountability. Quote, "It's not about any personal animus." That's what he emphasized. In diving deeper into the controversy surrounding Gaetz, it's crucial to remember that the House Ethics Committee has been investigating him since 2021. The allegations are grave, ranging from campaign finance violations to claims of bribery and even drug use. And even more damning, leaked allegations from a Justice Department probe suggesting Gaetz' involvement in a sex trafficking incident with an underage girl. Gaetz, of course, has fervently denied these accusations. It's worth noting that Gaetz' office did confirm that the Department of Justice investigation concluded without charging him with any crimes. Now, this brewing storm isn't just a typical political skirmish. This is about the future direction of the House GOP and, by extension, the Republic. If McCarthy retains his position as House Speaker, Gaetz alleges he will be a mere puppet of the Democrats. Gaetz asserted that the only reason McCarthy would hold his title by the end of the week would be if the Democrats intervene. Gaetz' stance? No compromises, no deals with Democrats. And speaking of battles, whether it's in politics or everyday life, we all face challenges. Sometimes these challenges make it hard for us to relax or even sleep. It's like the GOP trying to find unity in these tumultuous times. It's challenging. And that's where Sleep Miracle Plus comes into play. Just as the GOP is seeking solutions, Dr. Bruce Fong and the Sierra Integrative Medical Center offer you an answer to your sleep problems. Harnessing the power of chamomile extract, passion flower, valerian root, and melatonin, Sleep Miracle Plus helps you relax and get that rejuvenating rest you've been craving. Its patented liposome delivery system guarantees you'll absorb every beneficial drop, ensuring a night of uninterrupted slumber. Begin your journey to a better night's sleep by visiting GetSleepMiracle.com. Take advantage of the 50% off with auto ship plus a buy one, get one free promotion. Don't let restless nights hold you back. Now, such strategies to unseat a speaker midway through their tenure are rare. For context, the most recent attempt of this nature dates back to 2015 when former Representative Mark Meadows aimed to do the same with House Speaker John Boehner. Boehner eventually resigned in October of that year, and before that, we'd have to go back to 1910 for a formal effort to remove a speaker. As we wrap up, remember that this isn't just a political spat, it's a reflection of the battles within the very core of our republic. A divide in the House GOP isn't just about one member or a leader, it's about the direction in which they aim to steer our nation. Unity in leadership, trustworthiness in those we elect, and accountability in the decisions made, these are the pillars that hold our republic together. And when those are threatened, we should all take notice. And for the sake of the republic and the American people, it's crucial the GOP finds its footing and direction swiftly, because in the end, it's not just about party lines, it's about the future and integrity of our republic.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.